back out blading in the dark again, and yes, there is snow in the ditches now. Ended up picking up about an inch and a half, 2 inches of snow. It really blew around and made a mess. It's supposed to get up in the 50s and 60s next couple of days, so I have kind of high anticipation that all that snow is going to melt and I'll be able to get my last little bit of dirt work done for the year. But we're out blading, trying to get roads gone over. Got some nice moisture to work with, so getting roads all cut out and relayed, and hopefully it freeze up nice and smooth and everything will be good that way. This is the fun part. You meet a car and yeah, you kind of blind the shit out of them, so just try to get them to go around you the best you can anyway. So I just shut my lights off and let them come around me. Apparently there's a lot of traffic here tonight. Third vehicle so far. It's kind of weird. Normally don't have that much trouble meeting that much traffic, but apparently everybody's up for their Sunday night drive. But these LED lights are so bright that you can't hardly look into them, so if I meet somebody I just leave my flashers and my flashing light on and shut all my forward facing lights off so that they can use their headlights to get around me without hitting me. But I kind of hate this time of year. It gets dark at 5 o'clock and it's froze in the morning, so I'm lucky if I get started by 11. It was noon today before I got going, so kind of hard to get anything done unless you work in the dark for at least a couple hours. So that's what I'm up to now. Gonna try to finish this corner up yet tonight and hopefully get the township done tomorrow. While it's supposed to be pretty nice, it's not going to be it's not supposed to freeze tomorrow night, so that'll help a lot. Yeah, these LED lights are something else. I mean, I honestly, you could work all night long and it really wouldn't bother me. They're so good. The only main complaint I got is you really can't see for shit behind you. You can see all right, but it's nothing near as good as what the CAD is. I'm actually thinking about the Deeres. They have lights on each corner of the cab here. I think I'm gonna take them off and make a bracket and put them on the back end of the machine, so I got work lights back there. Make it a little easier to see what I'm doing. Got just about 700 hours on this new 772 GP that I got last spring, or a year ago anyway. and I really like this machine. As you can see, I don't use a steering wheel. I've been using the lever steer on the joystick, or on my regular fingertip controls. They're much more refined than the earlier ones. They've gotten that metering down a lot better, so I'm really happy with that. No complaints on that. Machine's got good power, really good visibility, and probably the one thing I like most about on the Deere, and I know Cat needs to do it, I don't understand why Cat can't make their armrest and stuff mounted to the seat so that way it floats with you when you bounce up and down. Where the Deere, their armrests are mounted right onto the seat, so when you bounce up and down, everything comes with you. Well, on the Cat, the joystick pedestals are mounted solid to the floor, so you really can't adjust anything on that. So when you're bouncing up and down in the seat, your joysticks are staying on the floor, and you're always trying to, keep your hands on the joysticks. That's a real pain in the butt. So, and my shoulders, they've been bothering me from running that M like that. It's not so bad in the summertime because you're not, bouncing up and down, but in the wintertime when you're plowing snow and you're bouncing or getting jarred around in the seat, that's where you really notice it. So this time of year, I pretty much cut off of my wherever my existing windrow was, put that in the middle, and then I pretty much feather from the center line back to the opposite shoulder here. I don't leave any windrow if I can help it. This time of year, we kind of want to try to leave everything on the road going in the winter. There'll be occasional, little lumps of grass and whatnot that you don't get rid of, but those aren't going to hurt anything. But as far as majority of the gravel, we want to have that all laid down on the road, and ideally it'll all freeze solid this way. If I get a real rough stretch of road where it's got washboards in it, or it's got a deep track pushed into it, I will go ahead and cut that all the way out. So cut from one shoulder all the way to the other, get a big windrow, and then I'll lay that all back down, building my 4% crown back into the roadway. So another recommendation I'd make to a lot of people is these level gauge, like I got in my front window here. They're fairly inexpensive. I bought one myself just to put on this one. You can use the grade control on these machines. I have played around with it. So far I've really been liking what I've been, testing with it. But it's just nice to have a visual, especially for a newer operator where they don't really know, what to look for on building a crown or how to feel it sitting in the seat. For 40 bucks you can buy one of these. Just get a regular level and park your machine on a level cement pad or something close to level, and zero it out, and then it's got 3M double-sided tape, and then it just sticks right to the window. So you just stick it right on the window in the middle of the machine, and then you always got a gauge of how much crown you got in your roads just by that there. You don't have to, guess, or at least you get something to, gauge yourself off of. So I just wrapped up the last 2 trainings for my hands-on motor grader training with South Dakota LTAP this last week. Was stopped out in Murdo for the city of Murdo, did that one day, and then made our way out to Meade County in Sturgis and trained a bunch of guys out there, real good guys to work with. I think everybody picked up some useful tips and whatnot. Even had a guy out there that watches my YouTube channel, so that was kind of cool seeing that. Hopefully the rest of his co-workers are watching now too. So thanks for watching, guys. So that's about the extent of it. I'm just blading the render off. I got about another hour of this here. Anybody's got any questions or anything else, video suggestions going into winter here? It's going to be kind of hard for me to make a lot of maintenance videos as the ground freezes up, so I'll try to keep the content coming. But if anybody's got a suggestion or question on how to do something or whatnot, put them down in the comments and I'll do the best to help you out there. Also would like everybody to check out my Facebook page. It's Grader Man, or not, my Facebook page is Grader Junkies on Facebook. Check that out. And then if you're on Instagram, my Instagram is GraderMan140M on Instagram. You can follow along there. I post pictures of what I'm doing and whatnot before the videos, so I'd like everybody to check that out. And with that, I'd like to thank everybody for watching, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.